Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is my fish that I cut up yesterday. Yesterday I had this beautiful piece of fish. What do we do now? We're putting in some beautiful spice for fish from Robertson's. This is also one of my favorites. It really has very nice flavor. So if you want to have a nice piece of fish tasty, you can use the Robertson spice for fish, and the rice we use spice for rice. Okay, we're just gonna spice it up a bit. The fish, it is so delicious. This is one of my favorite fish. I love snook, guys. It is one of the best, tastiest fish ever. Some people like haddock, some people like king clip, some people like hake. My favorite is snook. This is snook, guys, and you get it at your local supermarket. Checkers, they clean it up for you, and it's just as fresh because they fry a lot of snook, and then it stays fresh. Okay, so my oil is on. Put my oil in. A little bit of olive oil I put in my pan. So now we're going to just dip it into the flour. The flour that I'm using, guys, it's cake flour, not self-raising or brown bread flour. It is just plain and simple cake flour. We're going to put it in the cake flour, and we're going to fry it into the warm pan with a little bit of olive oil or sunflower oil. So I'm going to take the biggest piece that I have here. Look at this piece. Isn't it beautiful? So we're going to, and don't overspice your fish. Remember, guys, we want to also taste the fish. We just don't want to taste the spices. We need to taste the fish. That needs to have that fish taste as well. So then you just shake it off like that with a cake flour, not self-raising, not brown bread flour, but cake flour. There you have it. Lovely. And then we put it in the pan. Just listen to that. Woo! It sounds absolutely beautiful. Then I'm going to take another piece. Can you see in what sizes that I cut it? It's so easy to cut, guys. You can even use a scissors, a knife, and just cut it up. So then I'm going to dip it in the flour, cake flour. A lot of people, they like to make a batter. I don't know how to make a batter, to be honest with you. I've tried, my mother tried to coach me, but still didn't come out the way she makes it. She makes the absolutely most beautiful batter ever. So then I'm going to put this other piece in there, and we're going to let it fry for a bit, and we'll see, like, you just leave it on for a few minutes because fish steams just like chicken, so we don't want it to be overcooked as well. So we'll see you in a bit. Now, guys, we're going to flip it over. We fried it like for 2-3 minutes, and look how beautiful brown it is. It is absolutely amazing. The skin is so nice and crispy. And then on the inside, it should be soft and beautiful. Look at that. The spices also give it a nice flavor. It's not too white. So then we're going to fry it like for 2-3 minutes. And we'll see you in a bit. There we go, guys. You fried 5 minutes on the one side, 5 minutes on the next side, and then it's cooked, because this is fish and it steams actually when it's ready. As you can see, the skin is nice and crispy. I just love it because your oil was just the perfect temperature. So then we're going to put it in a pan. We're going to twist it around like that. Oh, it looks so divine. And look at these beautiful big pieces. It is so prachtig. Look there. Isn't it nice? You put your fish in there. This is absolutely gorgeous, guys. As you can see, what does it look like? The spice, it gave it a beautiful, beautiful color. Spice for fish from Robertson's. Next, we're going to put in the fish again, and that is how we're going to go back and forth. 5 minutes on the one side. Let me just put this in here while I'm talking. Cake flour, put it in the cake flour, and then down with the skin first, because we want the skin to be nice and crispy. And I don't really like to trim my fish too much. I just want it to be real, like when there are a little bit of fins like sticking out. But I'm not going to fry that one. I'm just putting it there just for, yeah. So then make sure that the flour covers all the parts inside. You dip it in nicely, and not too many fish in a pan, because otherwise it's going to like boil and not fry. So there you have it on a medium heat guys. As you can hear, it sounds beautiful. And then we are going to fry this until we're done. And then next I'm going to show you how to make my beautiful green salad with a twist. Thanks for joining in into Sanet van Bilang YouTube Eat Your Heart Out. See you in a while. Guys, just look at this beautiful fish. It is all crispy. Oh, and if you turn it around, it is beautiful. Look at that piece of fish. Oh, ooh. We want to eat fish. We want to have thick pieces of fish. We do not want flat pieces of fish. And that is why, one of my main reasons why I love snoek. I know it's bony, but look at that. Look at the thickness of this fish, guys. This is absolutely the most tastiest fish, and the thickness, I cannot tell you. It is divine. So, I love snoek. It is most popular in the Western Cape. I know the Eastern Cape people also love snoek. And I know a lot of people are complaining to say, oh no, I don't want snoek. It's too bony. Bony or not, I love it. I just love it, love it, love it. So if you do it like this, guys, and if you use cake flour, it will really give your fish a beautiful crispiness that you need. And a beautiful taste as well. Just put some of the spices here. You see the spice hasn't been spiced too well. Then you put it back in the flour. These are one of the pieces that you want to eat fish. We don't want to say this fish flat fish. I don't want. Give me a thick piece of fish so that I can just taste it, bite it, and enjoy it. As you can see, guys, I've put some lemon slices in my fish just to let it can pull in a bit. Remember, the skin is on the other side, so it's still going to have that crispiness at the back. So you don't want to put too much lemons in, but just a few slices while it's warm, so that some of the lemons can just pull in a little bit just for flavor. So then we put in these pieces in here. We are almost done frying, because I cannot wait to show you my green salad and my special salad dressing. So we'll see you in a bit. So as you fry on, guys, you can add a little bit of oil again into your pan. Just a little bit. We do not want to soak the fish in. We want to just sizzle it, fry it. As you can see, the way I packed it, isn't that beautiful? Underneath there are some lemons down there. Can you see? It's like packed almost like blocks. Play blocks. So then that is what you do. You put your lemons in between the skin at the back so it can stay crispy. And then you always start by frying the skin first. So then when you take it out, when you turn it over, then you know it's done and you can take it out. So now I'm just frying the last pieces. I'm so impressed with my fish, guys. It is and looking absolutely flavorful and desirable. As you can see, this beautiful piece of fish, I just want to show you this part here. Look at that piece of fish, guys. We want to eat fish. We do not want to have a flat piece of fish. We want to see the fish and we want to taste it and eat it. So we're going to fry off this, and then we will do the salad and the salad dressing in a while. Thanks for joining in. Hi guys, welcome back. This is what my fish looks like. Oh, isn't that divine? it looks so beautiful. So it doesn't matter how you cut it up, it is still going to be tasty and lovely. So I put in between my lemons, and I don't like to squeeze it over my fish because it makes it a bit wet. So I rather prefer my guests or people at home to take their own fish and squeeze out the lemon that they want on the fish. So there you have it. This is just to give it a bit more flavor when you cut it up like that. So this is my snoek braai, guys. Minimum oil, olive oil that I used. You can use sunflower oil. It is also not too bad. It's nice when you use sunflower oil, but we don't want to fry the fish. We just like soak it into oil. We just want a little bit of oil, and then we can just fry it in maximum oil, because if you should use a lot of oil, you're going to soak it and it won't be tasty, and it's not healthy at all. We just want to do the healthy way. We want to just keep it healthy and simple. And if you do a batter, for sure, my mom does the perfect batter. She deep fries her oil, her fish, and it comes out so crispy and beautiful. I cannot wait to shoot a video with her when I go down to East London, and also with my two sisters, Vicky and Chanel, excellent cooks, and my brother Craig Fredericks, that's a professional chef. You can really learn something from him as well. So yes, guys, this is my beautiful snook fish, and now we're going to make the salad dressing. We keep it plain and simple and not oily. So yes, see you in a bit.